Hi, my name is Tracy and I work in the student recruitment team at Kirklees College. You would normally get to meet myself and some of the tutors from our Foundation Learning Department as part of a school visit to our Huddersfield centre. As it's not currently possible for you to visit us just yet, I have put together some fun and exciting information all about our college and our Foundation Learning Department. You can sit and listen to the presentation as part of your class or with your support worker, parent or guardian. I've included lots of information and some activities for you to do along the way, so please take your time to find out all about college and our Foundation Learning Department. To make this presentation a little bit more fun for you, I've hidden some of the images shown on this slide in the presentation, but not on every slide. Please don't worry if you don't manage to spot them all, as your teacher or support worker will help you find them at the end of the presentation. Moving on from school to college can be a big step for some students, but it's also a very exciting time. The following slides will help you see what it's like to be a college student, as well as the facilities we have at our Huddersfield Centre. Some of you may have already been for a visit to our Huddersfield Centre. You may live nearby or have a brother, sister or family member who attends the college, so you may already know where it is, but let's just take a look. If you are coming as part of a group school visit or with your parent or guardian, the driver may use this map as a way to find the college. Can you spot the college on the map? Our Huddersfield Centre sits between Manchester Road and Chapel Hill. This is a recent photo of our Huddersfield Centre. We tend to take photos of this side of the building to use in all of our course guide and prospectuses. Do you know that we have more than one entrance to our Huddersfield Centre? Do you know how many we have? We have two entrances to our Huddersfield Centre, Manchester Road entrance and Canal Side entrance. Our Foundation Learning students do tend to use the Manchester Road entrance as it's easy to get in and out of, and it does have easy disabled access. Both of the entrances to our Huddersfield Centre are very different. And as I've said earlier, we do encourage students who are studying on Foundation Learning courses to use the Manchester Road entrance. It's just easy to get in and out, and you're also closer to the Foundation Learning Department corridors. Our Manchester Road entrance has a drop-off point for supported students and those using assisted transport. If you are a student who will be using these, a minibus or taxi will drop you off just on the yellow line shown in the picture in the morning and pick you up after class each day. This is a close-up shot of our Manchester Road entrance. As you can see, it has easy access, which is flat for you to get in and out of the building. As you get closer to the entrance of the building, you will notice on the windows we have signs up to help you find the easiest route in, particularly if you've got disabled access needs. If you are a student who would benefit from having support in the morning to help you get into the college building, help you find your classroom and have someone collect you from your classroom to help you out of the building at home time, we do have a meet and greet service. You heard me mention that we have a canal side entrance. As you can see from the photos, there is a lot of steps up into the entrance into the building from this entrance, and that's why we do recommend and encourage you to use the Manchester Road entrance instead. Once you get inside the building, you will notice that we have some glass barriers. Let's take a look at what they look like on the next slides. When you become a student at Kirklees College or a staff member, you're issued with an ID badge. You would use that ID badge to swipe on the panel so that the gates would open and let you through or out of the building. You may be wondering how you'd get in the building if you're not a student or a current staff member. You may be coming just for a visit or coming on the first day of your course. We normally have a member of staff sat in the glass box as shown in the picture. That member of staff would help you to get through the barriers either by giving you a temporary card or open the barriers to let you through down to reception to meet the member of staff you're due to meet. I just wanted to show you that both of our entrances have the glass barriers in place. And again, the same as the Manchester Road entrance, the Canal Side entrance has a member of staff who's normally sat there to help you if you need to get in the building. Once you get inside the building and through the glass barriers, you'll be stood in a large space which connects the two entrances, and it's what we commonly refer to as the street. The street gives students access to other areas and departments within college. This is a picture of the street. It's to help divide up the college into two blocks. Foundation learning is in their own easy to reach area within the college. You've heard me mention that our foundation learning department is easy to get to once you're inside the building. The photo shown now is from our Manchester Road entrance, and as you can see, the entrance into the department is right next to the glass barriers. Whilst you're at college, your main area will be within the foundation learning department, but there may be from time to time a need for you to go as a class to visit other areas within college, for example to our Learning Resource Centre, maybe to the canteen to get a drink or a snack, or to the gym to have a look around. To help you get where you need to be, we have lots of lifts and different ways to get to where you need to be, and of course your teacher or support worker will help you with that. Here are some extra photos of the street from Canal Side entrance for you to have a look at. During the day, our foundation learning students tend to use this corridor to take them back to the foundation learning department. This may be during break times, lunch times and afternoon breaks, as it's the easiest route to take them back to their classroom. When you start college, you will notice that we've got lots of lifts, and some that you will see every day, such as this one. A member of staff will help you identify which lifts you need to use to help you get you where you need to be. I've put together some photos of college for you to have a look at, as well as some important new signs that you may not have seen before, of some of which you may have noticed already at your current school. Let's take a look. When you come to college, you may notice that we've got some new signs up. The signs might be on the wall or on the floor, and they're there just to help remind you what you need to do whilst you're with us. It might be that we're reminding you to wear your face covering over your mask if you're okay to do so, which direction to walk down the corridor, and whether you need to keep to the left of the corridor. Main reception is located on the ground floor of the atrium. You may find that you visit the reception area when you come for a visit, tour or an appointment. We do have different members of staff who work on reception, so you may not see the same faces each time, but they are all really friendly and helpful. The atrium is the largest space in the college. We use it throughout the year for different events and activities such as welcome fairs, welcome days, careers events, jobs fairs, lots of different activities. It can also be used as a breakout area for students in between lessons as well. The refectory is located on the ground floor of the atrium. It serves a wide range of hot and cold meals, including salads, pastas and sandwiches. It has a counter where you can buy snacks, as well as vending machines nearby. Students can bring a packed lunch if they prefer and eat in the refectory. And for those of you that do currently get free school meals, you can apply for free college meals through the college bursary system. Our Foundation Learning Department have a designated area within the refectory for their students to be able to be near to the food counter and to the tables to help them in their independence. This is an example of one of the foundation learning corridors. As you can see, it's quite large, bright and airy with plenty of space to move about. You will notice that we've got the yellow directional reminder signs on the floor, and that's just to give you a reminder of which way you need to be moving down that corridor. Every now and again when you come into college, you might just feel like you're having a little bit of an off day and just not quite yourself. And you may feel like you would benefit from having a few moments to yourself or the chance to have a chat with a staff member. We have set aside a quiet room which is located on the ground floor of our Foundation Learning Department. It's looked after by a staff member called Sally, and Sally's always on hand to have a chat with you and just to help you feel a little bit better. The picture on the screen is what the quiet room looks like, and as you can see, it's nice and bright and cheerful to help you feel a little bit better. This is an example of one of the classrooms within Foundation Learning. This might not be your classroom, it's more as an example just to show you what they look like. We have some IT classrooms as well to help build your IT skills whilst you're with us. Our art teacher will help you produce some fun and creative art pieces in our art classroom. When you're in college, you will notice that we've got lots of corridor signs up on display on the wall. The corridor signs are there just to help you as a guide so that you know what block you're in and what floor you're on. For example, the image shown indicates that the person is in A block and on the first floor as highlighted in red. When you start with us at college, you may as part of your class go for a little look around college and you may come across some of the following areas and facilities. Let's take a little look. At our Huddersfield Centre we have our own on-site gym. You might as part of your course timetable have some sessions in the gym, but this would need to be discussed with your department area and teacher to see if it's possible. We have our own Starbucks cafe which is run by our hospitality and catering students. You might visit the cafe as part of a visit around college with your class. At college we have 4 floors of learning resource centres. You will know these areas as the library at school. You may, when you start with us as part of your class, visit one of the learning resource centres to talk to the library staff or take out a book as part of your class task. Each department area at college has its own breakout area, with comfy seats and charging points, and areas to sit and eat a snack or catch up on any homework or coursework. Please note that this picture is not a picture of our foundation learning breakout area. What do you think the difference is between school and college? Let's have a look at the perks of being a college student. Being a college student is very different to what you currently know at school. For example, in college, you're only required to be in just 3 days a week. For students who are doing foundation learning, you might be in on those 3 days from 9 AM till 4:15. Class sizes are generally small, and you quite often will have support in your class and lots of time to develop in your confidence and your skills. In college, you don't need to call your tutor sir or miss. You normally call them by their first name. For example, you would call me Tracy. All staff are friendly and approachable. The environment across all areas is very supportive, but in particular our foundation learning department. You have no school uniform to wear, and you have set times for your lunch and break time with supervision if needed. Although we're a big college, all departments do not have the same time for their lunch breaks. It's a staggered system that we use. As part of your course with us, you will develop confidence and personal life skills as part of the course through work-based learning, improving your English and maths, and visiting local venues such as museums, fire stations and community venues, as well as helping you achieve any personal development goals we may have set. The next slide is just a little something fun for you to get used to college words and lingo. When you start at college, you may notice that we use different words for things that you will be familiar with, we just use a different word for it. For example, for library, here at college we call the library the Learning Resource Centre. Can you have a go at matching the words in blue, which you'll be used to hearing from school, with the words in green? Have a go as part of your class, or as in pairs, or with your personal support worker. Have a look at the courses we do within foundation learning. You might start with us on the life skills course, the practical skills course, and then after a while, once you've been with us for a bit, you might do one of the personal skills courses, and then also stop on to do an adult skills course if you're wanting to still continue with your education. Let's have a look at some of the activities our students do in the next video. Enjoyed watching that video. As you can see, our courses are fun and exciting for the students to take part in. We do though ask students to be as organised as they can be for class, to actively take part in lessons and the activities that we're doing, and just be thoughtful to one another's feelings. You might be wondering what sort of items you could bring with you to college. Some of our students will bring a bag to put their stuff in, a packed lunch and a drink to have in the refectory, and some snacks to have at break time. You could bring some stationery items with you to class, such as a pen or a pencil, but your teacher or tutor will tell you what items you need as part of your course. I've put together some other activities for you to do as part of your class. Let's have a look at what the activities are. Activity 1 is all about helping you develop your money skills, but you will need to visit the website on this slide to take part in the game. Activity 2 is a funny story for you to listen to develop your speaking and listening skills. You will need to follow the link as shown on this slide to listen to the story. Enjoy!